My name is Blas Garrido. I am professor of the Department of Electronics of the University of Barcelona, and I am also leading the group of electrophotonics of this department. We have lived in first person the revolution of the solid-state illumination since in 1994 it was invented the blue and white LED by Nakamura and co-workers. Since then, it's been possible to generate light of any color of the visible spectrum just by changing the semiconductor. But not only this, it's been also possible to generate white light by mixing the light produced by a blue LED with a yellow phosphor, or by mixing the light of three different colors, primary colors of the visible spectrum. In our group, we are working in generating light by luminaries with variable spectrum content, in which we can act in different parts of the visible spectrum to generate light of a continuous spectrum, like the light of the sun and the light of the incandescent lamps, for which our eyes have been evolutionarily adapted. With this light, we generate luminaries which are biologically adapted to different activities of the human brain, and also we can generate light of different tonalities, white tonalities, like cold white, warm white, neutral white, and also light of with a very high color rendering index. Our latest development is a technology that we call FlexiLight. With this technology, we can integrate up to 10 channels in a given luminary, and we can act independently to them in order to get a different spectral content light. This luminary can be controlled by the mobile phone or just by using any remote control. And then we can act on the luminous intensity, on the correlated color temperature, on the spectral content, and also on the color rendering index of the light. And then the luminaries with variable spectral content can be programmed in order to change automatically their spectral content at different moments of the day to adapt to our circadian rhythms. Then, in this way, it can influence our state of alertness and also the performance of the people in educative environments and also at work. Our luminaries are internet connected through the internet, the so-called Internet of Things, and can be acted remotely. Additionally, they integrate perfectly in what is called the intelligent lighting or smart lighting concept, in which the luminous experience increased and the devices are capable of actuate alone without intervenence of the human brain, and thus what is called intelligent lighting. On the other hand, we also make basic and fundamental research on what is called the biologically adapted light or human-centric light. We look to the spectral content of the light, their intensity and spatial location, and their influence on the different human activities. For example, we know that the deep blue and violet part of the visible spectrum, they are negative for our eye, causing eye stress and causing macular degeneration. This is the light that is mostly produced by flat screens of our computers and mobile phones. The less energetic part of the blue spectra, the turquoise part of the blue spectra, is the one that actuates on the intrinsically photosensitive retinal receptors and is the one that affects our circadian rhythm. An excess of this light can cause alertness and sleep disorders, while the defect of this light can also affect our mood, and it can cause seasonal affective disorder and depression. So in this way, what we see is that the spectral content of the light is very important for educational environments, for hospitals, and at work and different human activities. And this is a very important field of research and development, with the fact that LEDs have been introduced in the lighting. Finally, also to say that light with different spectral content can be used for therapies, psychological therapies, and also for treatment of skin illnesses.